Welcome to qnawire.
All right, we're looking at a probability distribution for the number of boys that a couple has who have six children. So, for example, the probability of having zero boys is about 2.5%, versus the probability of having three boys out of the six kids would be 32.5%. So, our first task is just finding, well, what's the probability of having one boy out of the six? And this is actually pretty straightforward because we know that this probability has to sum to equal one, because there's a 100% chance that something here happens. So when you add up all the given numbers, and we can leave this as our question mark. When you add up all the given numbers, what we find is this is equal to 94.8% or 0.948, which means that the amount left over in that for having one boy is the difference between that and one. So when we subtract, what we're left with is 0 and 52 thousandths, or 5.2%. So I'll write that in green here. Now, the question, that might be it, but the question says the probability of having at least one boy. So at least one boy means that it would be anywhere between here and here. So in that situation, given that we know that we already know that there's a 5.2% chance of having one boy, having at least one boy would be saying I want all of these together, and that's really the same thing as saying, all right, if I take the 100% and I subtract having no boys, that's that 2.5% that we talked about from the beginning. Well, all we're left with is a 97.5 or 0.975% chance of having at least one boy. So there's the two numbers. One is filling in just for our probability distribution, and then having at least one boy, that P of X, we could say when X is greater than or equal to 1 is equal to 97.5%. Hope this helps.